I join with you today for a self-healing meditation, a meditation inspired by Myrtle Fillmore, co-founder of the Unity Movement, who healed her body through affirmations, through apologizing to her body for ever thinking it was less than perfect and whole. And we know that this took some time, 18 months, for her to heal herself, but she did. And then she taught others to do the same. And so we move into this space, holding the intention of being gentle with ourselves, of loving ourselves, of loving our bodies, and affirming our wholeness. And as we enter into this time of meditation, as you settle into your seats and become comfortable wherever you are, close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Allow the words that I speak to be in the first person, to be yours. I will pause during the meditation to allow you to either speak aloud those same affirmations or to repeat them in your mind, hold them in your heart. And any that you do not feel apply to you, simply allow them to fall away. They're meant for someone else. So I invite you into this space of healing, this space of absolutely loving ourselves. I am whole and complete. Just as Myrtle Fillmore heard, I am a child of God, therefore I do not inherit sickness. I am a child of God, therefore I do not inherit sickness. And with each breath, I welcome renewal and wholeness. With each breath, I welcome renewal and wholeness. For wholeness is my natural state. Wholeness is my natural state. Beginning now at the top of my head, I see this beautiful light above me and surrounding the crown of my head. And I know that this is a light from within and without. That this God essence, this wholeness, this perfection is present within me as well as outside of me. And I envision that beautiful white light calming my mind now. I affirm that I possess within me great wisdom and great love. I acknowledge this wisdom in my thoughts and in my heart. I move to the space beneath the busyness of my mind, where there is always the peace, a sense of calm. I allow myself to experience that now. I am incredibly grateful to my mind, to all of its abilities, for its problem solving, for the way it keeps me safe. And I affirm positive thoughts. I forgive myself for ever thinking I was less than a beautiful child of God, less than the perfection that I am. I forgive my mind for any thoughts of separation, for forgetting my oneness with all. For sometimes forgetting that I am divine as well as human. I affirm a perfect balance in my mind. I affirm the healing of any previous imbalance or any tendencies within me towards addictions, towards overdoing, towards seeking outside of myself answers. And as I move down now to my eyes, I affirm perfect sight, perfect vision. For I know that it is the inner vision. It is my inner vision that is the most important to my well-being. And I ask my eyes to forgive me for ever thinking they were less than perfect. I move down now through my sinuses to my nose. I'm grateful for the sense of smell. I affirm that I am whole and healed of any condition of allergies or illness. I am grateful for my ability to smell the rain, the fresh flowers, the grass, cooking, delights. I move my attention now to my ears. I'm grateful for the sense of hearing. And I affirm perfection in my ability to hear, knowing also it is my inner hearing that is the most important, being able to hear the messages of my heart and the messages of my mind, of my divine wisdom. I delight in my ability to hear birds and the laughter of children, to hear the rain on the roof, to hear the noises of nature, as well as the noises that I hear that protect me. I forgive myself for ever thinking that my hearing was less than perfect. I move down my face now to my mouth, my tongue, my ability to taste, my ability to speak, my ability to smile, to convey pleasure and greeting and friendliness and joy. I'm grateful for my sense of taste, and I can delight myself by simply drinking something or eating something, tasting something. I'm grateful for all of my senses, including my sense of touch. I move down now to my throat, which is perfectly clear, clear and healthy, vibrant. It allows me that full capacity to breathe fully and to speak fully. And I forgive myself for ever thinking that there was anything amiss as I move down to my perfect lungs, which are clear and serving me so well. My perfect, perfect lungs. I take that full breath to remind myself of their wholeness and of their perfection, and ask their forgiveness for ever thinking they were less than perfect. As I move now down to all of my inner organs, to every organ within me that is functioning at its full capacity now. I breathe life and wholeness into every organ, every cell, and every space between the cells as I move one by one, affirming my perfection, affirming the perfection of each organ. There may be a part of my body that I give special attention to, envisioning it free from any constriction, any obstruction, anything foreign, anything less than divine. And as I pour my energy and my attention and intention to that part of my body, I can feel the relief, the lightness, the wholeness returning. I forgive that part of my body for ever thinking it was less than its divine whole self. And with that forgiveness, I feel further relief and lightness. And as my organs are returning to the work, their perfect work, I turn my attention to my shoulders, my arms, my elbows, my forearms, my wrist, and my hands. And I envision their perfection, their wholeness, being free from constriction or pain, being free to do their mighty work, serving me as I serve the world, and moving down my neck, my spine, my back, my muscles. I am free from any pain, any soreness. And breathe the energy of life itself into every part of me. I move down through my hips, my legs, my thighs, my knees, my calves, my ankles, my feet, and my toes. Thank you for all the work you do for me, to sit, to stand, to walk, to kneel, to move me through this world, all the steps that I've taken. I see these parts of my body working perfectly, joyously, with strength, with ease, carrying me where I need to go, doing the things I wish to do, serving me as I serve the world. And I breathe that energy of life itself into that part of my body, enlivening every bone and muscle and cell and space between the cells, freeing them to do their mighty work. And I rest in the knowing that I am whole, that I am complete, that wholeness is my natural state, always and in all ways. And I rest now in this knowing. And so it is.